What's going on, lads and lasses? Welcome back to 100% Mag. So, of course, in today's video, we're going to be talking about the recent update on TINO LIVRAMENTO. We're also going to be looking at the news that Newcastle are interested in KOLO MUANI. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, starting off with TINO LIVRAMENTO news, Newcastle United are preparing a new contract for TINO LIVRAMENTO to fend off the interest from Manchester City. Man City have been literally sniffing around TINO LIVRAMENTO all summer long. They even put in an offer at one point, reports said, and Newcastle turned it away. I think the offer was for about £80 million. And Newcastle threw it away. And now we are trying to get him tied down to a new contract. Obviously, TINO LIVRAMENTO wants to stay here, and rightly so, because this lad has got a brilliant partnership with the left back of course, Lewis Halsey, and the two of them are going to be future England fullbacks, as we've heard from the current England manager, Thomas Tuchel. You know, he's said that when they're both fit, they're going to be getting called up to the England side because they're both absolutely amazing players, and they've got so much talent, so much potential, and you know they're going to be able to do it at Newcastle United. So we're looking to tie Tino down to a new deal. Hopefully we'll see a bit more on this in the coming days, but as of now it's just out there as we are trying to tie him down to a brand new deal, and rightly so, like I say, because the lad is absolutely fantastic. But let's move on to a bit of transfer news, of course, of the reports in Italy coming out saying that KOLO MUANI is entered into the chat now for Newcastle United. Newcastle are monitoring KOLO MUANI according to the reports in Italy. They're also saying Minya are also monitoring KOLO MUANI. And here's the deal, you know, PSG are open to having a loan of the lad out to teams. He's currently, of course, last season he was on loan at Juve, where he had a really good season. PSG are wanting to loan him out. According to the reports, it's 8.6 million, nigh on 9 million up front to loan him out, with the obligation to buy, according to the reports that I've seen, of 26 million, which when you look at it, you know, KOLO MUANI is a fantastic, absolutely fantastic player, and for that kind of price, you know, to have him come in, it is a bit of a curveball, definitely, but it does make sense. With Wilson gone, you know, KOLO MUANI coming in, he could be that dynamic player that comes in, mobile striker to rotate with Isak or play behind Isak in that same role that we're going to use, you know, Hugo Ekitike in if we had got him. But, you know, for me, if you compare the two of Ekitike, who is now going to Liverpool, and KOLO MUANI, I would go KOLO MUANI all day. You know, KOLO MUANI is a much better prospect. He's already pretty much settled in as well. And he's still got a lot of time left. I think he's 26 years old. So he's still got a lot of time left in the game, and he could be a huge player for us going forward if, of course, we are able to get him in. But let us know what you think, you know, down in the comments below. Just a couple of transfer news, a bit of team news there for you as well. Make sure to hit that like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all for the next one. However, lads.